Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and happy new year. Yes, we made it. It's 2021, not 2021, no, 2021. I'm so grateful to have you all here back with me in this year, and I'm wishing you guys all the luck. I wish you guys all the prosperity. I'm sorry there's a lot of background noise, but for some reason when I started recording, people started to do chores, but the sun is setting and I have to do this. So what I noticed is a lot of people have been watching my studying with Unisa video that I posted a while ago. So I thought since it's the beginning of the year, I could do another video that's gonna be more helpful, especially to the people who are gonna be students. Because yes, Unisa has said all registration is gonna be online, so you won't be able to go to Unisa campuses for any registration things. I don't even think they're open for studying purposes. So these are my tips for registering and just for kickstarting your year with Unisa. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is obviously registration. And I just want to bring to your attention, you guys, that before you register, especially if you're like a first year, and before you register, if you're going to be paying the fees yourself, you have to go and look for your study code for your course. So that's going to tell you the total amount of fees that you're going to have to pay this whole year. And then please read the descriptions of the modules. I would advise that don't take a lot of modules with a lot of practicals, because at the moment nobody is really doing practicals unless if they have been moved online. But yeah, do the study code and then show your parents or your bursar or whoever is paying, or you know the amount before you register, know the amount you'll be liable to pay before you register, and then you can plan how many modules you can take, and then you can see if you can manage that amount. Okay, so that's my very first tip, because it's all about money. Okay, so I've got my notes here. So another tip number 2, check your study codes and check the description of your modules, and try and pick modules that have less practicals, because then you can do that at home and you won't be compromised. And then now, if you have registered, I just want you to check your address. I think that's one important thing that you should do. Check your address of where your material is going to be delivered, because sometimes they do deliver study material to you and paper like this one to do your assignments on. So you are definitely going to need the right address. Please check if you have the right address. Okay, next tip is, now if you have registered, I think I've covered the before and after registration, the lot of admin things that I feel like a lot of people might miss out. So now we're going to number 3. So now when you get your study material, I'd like to advise you to start day 1. At least read a paragraph from one of the study guides. You guys have to read your study guides, because they're not teachers, they're not lecturers. This is even before there was the virus and we're in quarantine, right? So you have to make sure that you read the study guides and understand what is expected of you from that module, and understand the practical expectations from you, whether you need to sign up for practicals, and then when is the due date for signing up for practicals, because you don't want to not do anything. And here's another tip or another fact: all Unisa assignments are compulsory, so you really cannot afford to miss a practical or an assignment. So you need to get on your study guide and you need to check the dates for your practicals, when you're going to be doing practicals, and for when your assignments are due. And another thing is, know how you're supposed to hand in the assignments. You don't want to find out at the end when you just left it 1 minute before you can hand in your assignments. Some assignments can be handed in physically, and it could only just be physically. However, I don't think there are assignments that are going to be handed in physically since there's Rona. But other assignments are handed in electronically, and then electronically you can hand in multiple choice answer sheet where you answer on the computer, or you write and then you take pictures or convert it to PDF and then you hand that in. Okay, with that point said, I'd also advise you guys to download Scanner app or Microsoft Office. Those things are free on Google, because when you're studying with Unisa, you're going to have to hand in all of your assignments online at this point in time, and those apps are going to come in handy if you don't have like a printer or a scanner. Like most of us, I don't have a printer or scanner, so download Scanner app and Microsoft Office so that you can take pictures of your work and convert it into PDF and then hand it in. Also, another thing that you have to notice is what document, what type of a file they want you to hand in. Most of the times we are handing in PDF files, not Word, not Excel. Everything is in PDF because it's probably easy that way. Okay, now that we're done with assignments, let me just have a quick look and see if I did not miss anything. Okay, so another tip that I have for you guys is to join the WhatsApp groups or the other groups. I don't have the other app, I just have the WhatsApp groups. Join those WhatsApp groups because sometimes other people have information that you might have missed, and it's actually really important, you know. Like for example, when things get postponed, you might not know, but someone else has checked already and they will say it on the group. Or like things like where to get material for the study thing, or where to get textbooks, or whatever it is that you guys can do, um, that you need to do at school. So make sure that you join WhatsApp groups or the other app. There's another app that you can join, and you can do that. I'll have to make a video, just a short video showing you how you can get into a WhatsApp group or another app group where you discuss school stuff. Okay, and then another one, this is just like I feel like it's something that has happened while I've been studying with Unisa that you need to look out for. Please look out for the postponement of assignments. As in, like, don't wait for assignments to be postponed, or even when your assignment has been postponed because some people registered late or the registration date was extended. But if you haven't been affected by the things that are making the assignment be postponed, don't sit down and wait until that time for you to hand in your assignment. Because because from my observation, I've noticed that most of the times, um, when they move assignments, they just move that one. So if you have assignments due in March and due in January and February, and then they move assignments due in Jan and February to a later date because something happened with the university, trust me, it doesn't mean that now you can do your assignments in March. What they won't do is move the assignments in March. So if you don't do them during that time period that you were supposed to do them, when you get to March, you will have a lot of work to do, and then that's going to be really bad, you know, because most of the things you are not taught. In Unisa, you study every single thing that you will know after your degree. You would have studied. There's no lecturer that's gonna stand in front of you and give you a lecture, and you know, after that you make your own little small side notes, and then you get the whole concept, and then you can do the assignments and then hand them in. No, that doesn't work here. You have to study the material before you do the assignments. Otherwise, you're going to get really bad marks, and you don't want to get bad marks with assignments, because sometimes that's just the 1% you need to pass or to get a distinction or whatever your goal is. But your goal should not be a 50. That's another tip right there, guys. No matter what anyone else says, even if you're not studying with Unisa, the pass mark that is 50 should not ever be your goal. I would say your goal should be 60s and above, because if you pass with a 50 in university, you, yes, it's a pass, but if you want to further your studies, you can't really further them. You know what I mean? Most honors and masters and all of those things, they require you to have an average of 60% to 65% to continue your studies. And so aim to do well in your assignments. I know you can, because you have the textbook there. There is no pressure. You can study, you can Google, you can watch YouTube videos and nail the assignment. Okay, so that's another thing I want to say as a tip. Use all the resources available to you, not even provided by Unisa. Watch YouTube videos, like read other articles, you know. If you can, find other textbooks as well. If you have people who have studied the thing that you're studying, ask them for help. But don't just solely just use the textbook that was prescribed, or the material that was given to you, unless of course if you understand that. But if you don't understand, just use that material, and then you'll probably be able to do the assignments. The thing about the postponement of assignments is you think you have time, but you don't, because what happens is now you have all these assignments to do. So what are you going to do? You're not even going to study to do those assignments. What you're going to do now is just look for answers, scanning through the textbook, or looking at examples and copy pasting answers, and that will not help you, because soon after the last assignments I handed in is exams, and you will have a lot of things to study. This is university after all. Like that small book you used to study like in high school is over, you know. You have a lot more things to know in a space of a term or semester than you would in high school. So the workload is a lot, so you can't overnight it. You cannot. And this is also because this is uni, so they're not lectures, unless if it's a special lecture where it's a Q&A. Yeah, so I would like you guys to just be aware of that. Assignments will save you shebang bang at the back. Yeah, so I hope this video is very helpful to you guys, and I hope you have a great year. I hope you work hard and you get your degree, because we do need we do need this knowledge to make South Africa better, to make Africa a better place, to make our lives better. And yeah, comment down below what you are studying, whether you're studying with Unisa or not, what you are studying, and I will see you guys. Wait. Before I even move any further, I would like to say, please, if you enjoyed this video and you found this content really informative and helpful, please click the subscribe button below and like and comment. I am so grateful to all you guys that really subscribed in the past month or two. I'm very grateful to you guys, and your contribution is not going unnoticed. Okay, now I can say you will see me in my next video. Hope you have a lovely day and a good year. Bye.